I think the one thing that I'd like to rant about a little bit is I get to talk to marketers every day, and usually marketers in large enterprises. And there's this disdain and almost hatred toward printed marketing, which I think is interesting. And I understand because they can't measure, they don't feel they can measure printed marketing. At the same time, so what we've seen is we've seen a lot of brochures and print materials for marketers move away, and that goes online, and that's fine. We've seen that. We've seen that happen. We don't get as much postal material. At the same time, you've got media business models that are absolutely crumbling, and they're not able to get support for advertising, which makes sense because brands aren't spending as much on advertising. They're definitely not buying as much print because they don't see the benefits. They can't measure those benefits. So the traditional magazines, even consumer magazines like People, are they doing okay? Time magazine, we've seen Newsweek go through a bunch of changes. We've seen a number of print magazines just shutter. And so this is what it is. But at the same time, we still have this channel called, as far as I can tell, we still got at least 6 days a week. Maybe it'll go down to 5. But you got the post office delivering mail to every consumer in North America and then around the world, right? And yet we're not using that as an opportunity to get in front of them with really valuable information. So everybody, at least in our industry from content marketing, is creating all this content digitally, and they're focusing on blogs and social media and whatnot, which is fine. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. But they almost always, when they go through that channel selection process for their stories, they almost just discount print altogether and they forget it. Well, here we are going into 2015 where I actually think that this might be the greatest opportunity in the printed form ever, and most people actually don't see it because of the fact that here I am and I'm a consumer, and you can reach me fairly easily and cut through the clutter fairly easily because I'm not getting a lot of other good stuff in the mail. You're not competing with a lot of people, especially in your industry, and there's a lost opportunity there. So it just frustrates me that at a time when I think we should be looking at what are some innovative things we could do to reach our consumers. The podcast is one of them, absolutely. In-person events, absolutely one of them. Different ways to reach in social media, absolutely. Don't forget print. And my prediction, which I'm mostly wrong about, but I'm going to make another prediction. I think you're going to see a number of large brands. They're either going to purchase printed media properties or they're going to create their own printed custom magazines and deliver them to customers. And I think you're going to see something that we just didn't expect to happen. And so if you're in that boat and you're looking for a really interesting way to reach your consumers with some fantastic information on a consistent basis, just don't miss out on an opportunity, I think, in the printed medium right now.